Over the summer, the library adopted a new catalog. This new catalog allows us to search not just books within the library, but across all types of sources, including articles. So using the catalog could potentially be useful to you in completing this assignment. From the library's homepage, the center search box has multiple tabs, but it defaults to books and more. That is the library's catalog. But it gives you a single search box. And if all you had was your general topic, like in my case, medical marijuana, I could search that from here. You also have this option to click advanced search. I'm not going to click it right now, but you'll see it once we get further in. But I'm just going to type in medical marijuana for now just to show you what happens. And so what we get on this page, typing that in, searching across all of our collections, we have over 175,000 results, okay, which is a lot, right? We're not going to use that many things. Notice across the top that it says it's searching articles, books, and more. Right here, let's click Advanced Search. Notice this window that pops up. If you wanted to just limit to books, you could limit it to just the Greg Granville Library catalog. If you wanted to search books in the entire, and out of all the academic libraries in the state, you could click Pascal Catalog. But I'm just going to leave it in articles, books, and more because I want articles. Remember, we combined search terms on the worksheet. Maybe I'm interested in looking at medical marijuana and pain management and search. Okay, and we're down to now 14,000 results, which is still a lot. If I wanted to limit it further, maybe I want to look at specifically pain management with cancer patients and search. That brings me down to about 5,000 results, which is still a lot, but it's much better than where we started. If we scroll down at this point, we can see on the left-hand side that there are some options to limit further. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and limit to peer-reviewed journals, and that takes me down to about 2,800 results. I can limit to resource type. There aren't many options there, but if there were lots of other things, I would just limit it to articles. Creation date is the publication date. If your assignment only goes back 10 years, you don't want to go back to 1996, definitely. So I'm going to type in 2010 to 2020 and refine. So now we're at 2,100 results. And at this point, there aren't many other options to limit further, but you can go around and go through and see what kinds of things you're getting, and see if there's anything potentially that could be useful to you. If you find a way to limit it further, maybe you want to focus on the elderly. That brings us down even further. We would have to limit peer-reviewed again. Okay, so that brings us down to 382. So each time you add another search term, the more specific you get, the fewer results you're going to get. And you have various options for limiting. Now, as you go through, you'll see that for availability, you can limit to just available online. But for the most part, what you find will be available online. If you come across anything that looks like it could potentially be useful, you can click on it, scroll through where it says description. That's basically your abstract, okay? And you can see where there's full text availability down here at the bottom, okay? I'm just going to click on PubMed. And we get full text access to the article. Okay, so whereas before, if you had any experience with our catalog before, you could not search for specific articles in our catalog. It does allow you to do that now. Okay, Now, this was searching for articles. I can, under resource type, limit to book or book chapters. If I wanted to see what this book chapter was, I could limit and look at that, right? Let me do a new search. Okay, so I'm doing medical marijuana and workplace just as a different combination of search terms. On the left-hand side, under resource type, I can limit to books. Okay, so that brings me down to 42 items if I were interested in books. There's a place on your worksheet for you to enter information. You enter the title, at least part of the title, like the first part, Fast Facts About Medical Cannabis and Opioids, and the authors, right? This one is available online, so there's no call number to write down, but you can look and see where this ebook is available at, and you can access it that way. Okay. Again, you have the book description here, but if you scroll down, you'll see that there's a table of contents, and each place where there's a plus sign, you can open that up further. I did workplace, but this is bringing up chronic pain stuff, so I'm interested in that as well, right? And so you can click into specific chapters or sections and see what you have there, right? So you can browse through and see if the title is potentially useful to you. So you have access to ebooks. If you come across anything that's in print, so I'm just going to say held by library because that would be print items. We do have one item, and the way that you would find that on the shelf is the call number. Now we are asking people that if you would please, instead of coming in and looking for the book yourself, if you would do get it and sign in and request the item, and we will pull the item for you and you would just pick it up at the circulation desk. So that is an option that's available to you as well. When you get the email saying that the item is available, the email will give you the option of scheduling a curbside pickup. So if you are not coming to tech campus, or if you're not going into the buildings, scheduling a curbside pickup is an option that's available to you. So that is a quick introduction to the library's new catalog. If you run into problems or if you have any questions, please let us know.